Out on the prairie is where I got my name. There was tumbleweeds and cactus everywhere, I'll explain. It was dusty and dirty, I'll have you understand. I had a rifle on my shoulder and a 6-shooter in my hand. I had a canteen full of whiskey and tobacco besides. In addition to that, I had me my ride. Weren't much to look at. Boy, she was mine. Fixed her with a saddle. I called her my pride. We sat by the campfire, out under the stars. The sound of the coyotes reminds us where we are. The people out here, they all look the same. And no matter how much they talk, they sound like they're just complaining. It won't rain. try to be someone you'd like to see, but you do the crime, you pay the time. Turn over a new leaf and see the light. Still you'll cry and long to die. You want to believe that you are blind, but you're just lying to yourself inside of your mind. I'm so relieved that I'm not another one of them. Let me express that I'm in love. This feeling I have that I can barely contain, I say it's just like a drug. I'm addicted to it, and every moment I feel like I have just been hugged. Please bond with me in this joy I feel. I swear it's sent down from above. Together we'll feel just like we're floating on a cloud. I'd like you to take a look at this artwork. It's an unusual style of artwork that I originated. I'm hoping to get other artists to do the same style of artwork so that there are eventually a lot more of these. I've been creating these since I was about 18 years old. Like many of the things that I've been doing, it's going to be necessary for other people to take over where I left off. And I'm hoping eventually there'll be a lot more of these. In addition to people who write based on what I've written. I've written some extremely important things, which I believe a lot of other writers would like to write about. In case you think that I have written too much. The amount of work that I've done on this is very extensive. I've been writing an average of one letter a day for over 20 years now. And if you do the math, that's over 7,000 letters. These letters are all based upon the same premise of eliminating poverty and crime internationally. World unification. A nuclear disarms treaty is my intention. Automating farms and factories to eliminate unnecessary work and financial burdens. If you take a look at this chart, the numbers on the left are IQ ranges and the numbers on the right are height ranges. Everyone is not alike, and I think these differences just make that obvious. People disagree and argue a lot. They don't see eye to eye because of these particular things. You might be interested in my IQ. It's 141, and my height, it's 5'10". Some of the other things that influence your judgment are your age and your gender, your vocation, your ethnicity, nationality and education, marital status, and whether you're a parent or not influence your judgment. In addition to the language that you speak and the kind of entertainment you like. Sexual orientation, drug and alcohol history. All of these things play a great role in how you perceive people, who you identify with and who you can relate to. Your lookalikes affect you too. Anyone who has the same first name, your astrological zodiac sign, and so your IQ and your height, they're only a part of the big picture. If you watch my videos on YouTube, you'll notice there are a lot of photos of this particular girl here. When we were both 16 years old, she She was the girl I was seeing. She was my girlfriend. I hadn't seen or heard from her in over 35 years. And I found her on the internet, and I wrote to her and started working on her photos like this. I doctored up these photos, set them to music, and I animated them and put them in a sequence to make picture stories of them. Shortly after I contacted her, she was hired to be the head chef in an expensive honeymoon resort. And shortly after that, my father died. So we were both a little bit too busy to do very much. That was almost a year ago. I've been making these videos for about a year, and I haven't been able to work this whole time. I've had to lay in bed all day long every day. I'm seriously injured and I couldn't do much. So I did all of this work on the internet while laying in bed. This is a recent picture of Susan LaRue. And this is a more recent picture of me. Another recent picture of me makes it look like we're together. This is what I looked like when I was still able to hold a job and work. I was 24 years old in this picture. This is that same picture, doctored up a little bit. And here's a picture of what I looked like when I was a little kid. I was 4 years old when this photo was taken. And another photo of Susan that I sent to music. to little stones. But we needed a solid buzz, yeah. So we found some mushrooms. We were tripping our balls off when we started snorting cocaine. And that's when someone with some LSD showed up and we became stoners on acid. That's how we got our name. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. But it's acid, man.